Usually I'm critiquing and criticizing, but this time we want to celebrate. Hey everybody, welcome back to From the Editor's Desk. It's been a long winter, I'm sure, for all of us. The pandemic is still here, as I told you it probably would be, and I'm not the only one who told you. Everybody's said it's going to be here. It's not going anywhere. Luckily, we have the vaccines out there, vaccination options, so hopefully your employees are somewhere on the list to get vaccinated. That brings up the great point that I wanted to harp on today, this time. The North American Meat Institute just sent a release out about the stunning success, extraordinary success, that the meat industry has had at the processing plants of curtailing the spread of COVID-19. The release points out that independent study shows between December and May of 2020, the industry has shown a 5-time reduction in the number of COVID-19 cases at the processing plants. That's great, especially when you consider that the general populace has seen a significant spike, a big ramp up in most places around the U.S. in terms of COVID-19 cases, positive cases. Now, let's take a moment to celebrate that, of course, but let's also remember to extend that out and talk about how great the things we have done as a meat industry to prevent COVID-19 from spreading. You all took all the punches in the spring when people were coming at you talking about how the meat industry couldn't handle these COVID-19 outbreaks and wasn't prepared and wasn't going to prevent COVID-19 from running rampant through these tightly packed meat processing facilities. That the industry wasn't doing enough for its workers. The cold-hearted meat industry didn't care about its line workers. Now is the time to not rub it in people's faces, but put the word out about how you have done right by your employees. And you'll be met with some cynicism. You'll be ignored in some instances because, frankly, meat industry does well for its employees, doesn't necessarily make for amazing headlines to a lot of the media out there and to a lot of readers either. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You need to get out there, put the word out, let people know, let people see what you've done. Let people talk to your employees who are willing to say, hey, I worked through the pandemic. I stayed healthy. And yes, at first, maybe we didn't know exactly how we were approaching things. But after that, we got it right. I'll see you next time.